Hi, my name is librarian Jennifer Bone, and I'm at the Belleville Campus Library. Today I'm going to show you how to find scholarly, peer-reviewed articles that have been published within the past 10 years. To start, just go to swic.edu. From the home page of the school, hover over Student Services and select Library from the drop-down list. From this page right here, this is the library homepage. Scroll down underneath the picture and you'll find the Library Search widget. You'll see it has 3 tabs, and we're going to focus on the Article tab. To get started, make sure that the dot filled in front of Selected EBSCO is filled in. That means we'll be searching the EBSCO databases to find articles on your topic. In the keyword search box, type in your topic. This is your results page, and you'll see the total number of items retrieved for you at the very top of your list in the center part of the page. 523 articles have been retrieved. That's a lot of articles, so we're going to narrow it down so you can find those scholarly, peer-reviewed articles that have been published within the past 10 years. One trick that I like to do is I want to make sure that my articles are somehow related to the topic of psychology, because not all memory articles are. So just by typing in the word and psychology at the top, it's going to make sure that my articles have the word memory and they also have the word psychology. Just click search to update. And I have 120,000 articles retrieved. I've reduced that down significantly. Now I want to focus on memory and children as part of my search topic. I might be in the Ed Psych class. So I can also add the term and children right in the keyword search box and click search. Now I've been reduced down to 14,000. As I look at this list, I can see that I have a lot of things that I can look at, but there is a way that we can add a little bit more depth to the results that have come up. Right above the keyword search box is a link that says Choose Databases. If you click on that link, you will see that there are several collections that you can search in. From the front page of the library website, we only have you searching in 3 large general collections. So it's the same thing like when you go to a mall and you just want to search in their anchor stores like Sears, JCPenney's, or Macy's. But there are a lot of side stores that can also help you when you're shopping in a mall. We don't have them all pre-selected from the front page of the search widget because there can be way too many results retrieved. But since I'm focusing on children as part of my search term, I can look at these collection titles and hover over the little bubble at the end and kind of see which ones might help enhance my search. As I look at the professional development collection in ERIC, I can see that these have an educational focus, and the Teacher Reference Center does as well. So I'm going to check those 3 boxes and click OK. It's going to take me back to a starting search page in EBSCO, and I'll rerun my search again. Now I have 20,000 articles, but I added the depth of all of those additional collections, those little side collections. Now to make sure that we're only going to be seeing scholarly peer-reviewed articles in our results list, I'll need to go over to the Limit To box on the left, and I see one of the checkboxes says Scholarly Peer-Reviewed Journals. I must check this box. Not all of these articles will be accepted by your instructor. So I'm going to check this box, and by checking that, I'm asking EBSCO to pick out scholarly journals. Scholarly journals are usually written by researchers in the field for other researchers to read. So they're usually a higher level of research that's presented. It's not something that you'll read in People Magazine or Reader's Digest. It's usually written by a nerd for other nerds to read. There's also the term peer-reviewed that's also in the description right here. That means that there is usually a table or a group of researchers in the middle that review this before it's published and make sure it's good quality, objective research that's been done or shared, and that it enhances the field and that they feel it brings some good things to the table. Now below that, you'll also see there's a timeline. The articles in my 18,676 grouping run all the way from 1932 to 2021. Your instructor will require you to not find anything older than 10 years. So in the first search box, you can just type in 2011, hit enter, and you are down to a grouping of 10,000 articles that are scholarly and fall within that timeline. Now, another thing that happens with all of these articles is just like when you create a TikTok and upload it, people always add hashtags. The same thing happens with research articles. You can click on any one of the titles, and you'll see it gives you a good description of this article, the authors, where it was published, but then there's this subject section. Now, sometimes when I'm researching, I'm not sure exactly what are the best keywords to type in at the top. So sometimes it's nice to look at the hashtags or the subject terms that have been labeled on all of these articles. So I can see I can click directly on any of these links. Like if I wanted to focus on memory in children, that's like one of the hashtags that I can search in. So that can be super helpful. Another way you can look at the hashtags that can and help narrow down your list is if I go back to my results list, and underneath where the limit to section is, there are these additional rectangles that I can click on to help narrow down. Two of them are subject thesaurus term and subject. These are where those hashtags live. So you can pop those open and it'll show you the top 6 hashtags or subject terms that have been labeled on the articles. So my first one is memory, and if I check that box, I'll look at a group of 1980. Now underneath the 6 examples and the top ones that they've shown me, I can click on show more and they'll give me the entire list. So I can scroll down the list at all of these terms and I can check the box, and then I will get the number of articles in the right hand side in my results list. So as I go down the list, I might see something that kind of jumps out at me. And I see the term school children. And that will bring me a group of 238 articles. I can check the box and click update. I can see that my limits are still set for scholarly peer-reviewed journals and my timeline, and I can see those up in the limiter section up here, and also the subject thesaurus term that I've added, school children. Now as I look at this list, I can start at number 1 and go down. I can see I have one-click access to some articles right here, and I have ones that don't have the link, and I'll show you how to request those in just a minute. As I go down my list right here, I might want to look at article number 4, Video Gaming Addiction and its Association with Memory, Attention, and Learning Skills in Lebanese Children. I can see that I have the links to the article right here, and the citation information is tucked underneath. If you have an option between 2 different formats of the articles, choose the PDF because that will have the original publication layout, which means the page numbers will be present, and that when you're writing your citations, you can cite the page number where you found the information in the article. I'm going to click PDF full text, open up the article, and to take it with you, you can either use the tools at the very top where you can download and print, or on the right hand side you can upload this to Google Drive, or one of my favorite tools is the email button. And I like the email button because if you choose to email it to yourself, it will send you a pre-written citation. So I can choose to email it to just jennifer.bone@swick.edu. My subject can be psychology. I can do psych article. Over here on the right, include when sending. I can uncheck the HTML and just say that I want the PDF article. And then if I want the citation sent to me, I just fill in the dot for citation format and select APA off of the list. Then I can just click send. I can click continue and go back to my results list. Now if I really like that article and I'd like more that are similar to it, I can click on the title of the article and look at the detailed information, where you find those subject terms and the citation information, and there's a little box on the left that says Find Similar Results. And what that will do is it will take the whole summary or abstract and it will pop it into the search box at the top and try to search all of those terms. So I'm going to click on Find Similar Results. You'll see the paragraph appears in the top search box, and now I have a very large group of articles that have been retrieved. Once I've done this new search, my limits aren't set, so I need to go back to the Limit To section, click on Scholarly Peer-Reviewed Journals, and also set my timeline to 2011 as the earliest date. Now I have just a group of 113,000, so I can look at this group and they might definitely have a better focus and be similar to that one. Sometimes it's not always a better focus, so just know that when you do that Find Similar Results link, it can work great or it can be totally out in left field. It's just another soft option that you can have. Now if you do see an article that you want and it's not full text, you can easily ask us to get that for you and email it to you for free. So if I wanted to get this number 4 article, to do that, all you'd have to do is send the request directly to me via email. You can just click on the title, and there is no link to a full text, but there is this email button on the right-hand side. I can click right there, and to send it to me, all you have to do is copy and paste my email address from the library website into the To field. You'll see right underneath the picture, there is a Contact Us link. From here, all you have to do is copy my email address or Samantha Rogers' email address. Both of us are the librarians here at the Belleville campus. Pop it into the Email To box. In the subject field, put full text, please. And then in the comment field, you'll want to enter your personal email address, whether you want us to send it to your Gmail, your Yahoo, your SWIC student account. You can just type in whatever email address you'd like us to send it to, and then just click Send. We'll receive your request. We'll go out and find it. Usually we can find it the same day. But if we can't, we might have to request it from another library, so it might take 2 to 3 days. So we will definitely let you know if we can find it or how long it's going to take for us to get it. Now, if you're waiting till the last minute to do your paper, if you go back to your results list page, there is a checkbox where you see the scholarly peer-reviewed checkbox that says full text. If you check that box, you're only going to find the entries that have the articles attached, which can be great, but you're going to limit out and filter out some of those really great articles that we can get for you really quickly. So that's a gamble that you take, but we'd rather have you check that box if you're writing your presentation or your paper the night before, just so you can have access to that and get all the articles that you might need. So if you ever have any questions on how to find articles, or if you're lost or you just think there's nothing out there that's working for you, please know that you can always come to the library. Our hours this semester are going to be Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can also email us. So just going to the Contact Us link, you'll see the email address for myself and Samantha Rogers, or you can call us. So any way you want to come in contact with us, we just want to make sure that you're successful and we know that you can do it. So make sure to come and visit us at the library. Thanks for listening and happy researching.